think, yeah, should probably fit. Ah, wrong color. So, how's your day going? Oh, me, I'm just peachy. Look how many satisfying clicks I get to experience today. It's awesome. There's so many, I almost didn't have room for my little SpongeBob guy. I feel that. He and I both have to take Tums on a daily basis. We gotta chew our food pretty thoroughly not to get... Could you imagine if I made a sound like that every time I put a piece in place? Of course you can, I literally just did it. All right, I'll switch the sound up a little bit. Oof, 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 oof. That might still drive people away. I'll make it a little more rhythmic. It's kind of gonna be comfy on the bottom. So the reason we're making a LEGO Wii U, this is a white console and gamepad. I just religiously disagree with that. So we're just gonna make a black shell for it instead. Put the insides into this new black shell. Should be extra comfortable. Overall, it is an upgrade in pretty much every fashion and form. You can got the little slot here for the stylus. Some people forget that the Wii U actually does have a stylus, mostly because they lost theirs after the first few days. They were using it to pick their butt. Speaking of butt, I think that was my toilet flushing. Finally potty trained my dog. He's been doing good with that. Although it is a bit weird when one's toilet is also one's eatery. But I'm not allowed to shame people on the internet, so eat poop out the toilet, doggy. We got the functional triggers out of the way ahead of time. Yeah, so I mean, if you thought the gamepad was big on its own, you're probably just feeling really stupid right now. Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm over here drinking shrimp juice from a tumbler, so, you know, we all have our issues. I lied, I just said that to make you feel better. Okay, we're doing the front plate now. Can you even see from over there? You want me to bring you over here? I'm scared of a lot of things, and you know, we all have our little struggles, fears in life. We're only human, and humans have worries and fears and struggles. So I think just as a mental exercise, I think it's good for me to maybe share those more often with random strangers on the internet. So we're gonna talk about my fear of the day. My fear is that me, when I made this, you know, being younger, stupider, because it was a while ago, it's been a few weeks when I designed this, all these instructions, that maybe I didn't do it right, you know? And I don't think enough people talk about that. I mean, fear of LEGO projects going wrong is an ever-growing thing as LEGO becomes more popular. You might think that's a joke, you might think it's kind of funny, and to that I'd say you're an insensitive doo-doo willy. But seriously, riddle me this, Batman. LEGOs are only becoming more and more popular as time goes on, as far as I can tell. So even if only like 1 in every 500 people who uses LEGOs suffers from stress of LEGO project not working out very well, that is by default an ever-growing number, no matter how small of a percent it is. So all of the proceeds from this video will be going straight to a fund that helps people, at least one person with that person being me, and that is going to go straight into my bank account. That would give me peace of mind. It would give me a McFlurry from Taco Bell. That's why we have our little coping mechanisms. For me, I have my comfort toy here. Right down here, we're gonna put this little U logo. I'm doing that for you, because I like you. Unless, of course, you is evil, terrorist person, very bad person who does bad things, or just have a general disdain for me. I might take it back ever so slightly, so there's a caveat there. But I did dig with the little U there. I did that because I couldn't find a piece and it was stressing me out. I'm still stressed out, it didn't work. So if we do something like this, pretty hefty, and it might not line up perfectly. So if I get this undone and it just doesn't fit, the video's not gonna come out. So stay tuned to see whether or not the video even comes out. And but for now, I do gotta take a little break. I know, I promised I wouldn't be lazy about things anymore, and I've been trying to be better. I've been trying to just follow a project all the way through, but I have to pee. I have to pee. I know this is a me thing. I know not everybody agrees with me peeing. Burb. That actually stands for broken Lego bricks. Go your own way. All right, I hate to tease you guys, but goofy. But I'm actually gonna finish the gamepad part of it later because it just has to be inserted. And the console and the gamepad are upstairs updating. I'm getting some things ready. Apparently it doesn't read discs. I have to download games. Nintendo will be hearing from my lawyers. They discriminate against me because my hat is fly. So we're just gonna move on to the console part. Sorry, just had to get all my anger out there. Just kidding, I'm actually in a fairly decent mood. Mostly just because this guy. After the 10th hour of building with Legos, I have permission for my brain to go on autopilot. Well, I'd like to take this time-lapse moment to maybe bring light to a very interesting sort of situation that many of us are in from time to time. And there's always an occasion that you make an inside joke or a reference to something around somebody who doesn't actually get it. Maybe you hang around with some new friends for a little bit. Just kidding, no one does that. And then you're in kind of a checkmate scenario, or at least maybe a 50-50 guessing game, because half of everyone you talk to will be like, man, you make an inside joke around me and you don't even explain it or try to attempt what the logic is. You just be like, it's an inside joke, you wouldn't get it. I get the frustration behind that, but then there's also a whole subsection of other people whose reaction is, if you try to explain this inside joke to me, I'm gonna barf, I'm gonna munt. I don't wanna hear it. It doesn't relate to me in any way. And both sides die by whichever reaction they have. It's like the same thing as like butt wiping arguments or peeing standing up or not. The way I see it, obviously you're better off just not making an inside joke around someone who won't get it, but sometimes you're within a mixture of people. Some people who will get it, some people who won't, and you make it to the ones who will, and the ones who won't are upset by it, and it's like, truly, what is the best answer? Now, in my opinion, if you just want to be the nice, courteous guy, just explain the inside joke to the other person. Like, give the extra effort to try to include them. There are some people who get offended by that. For some reason, I'd say it's fair that those people may be a little bit stinky, or at least that reaction is. But you know, you go the extra mile to try to explain it for someone. That's about the best you can do. If they don't like it, they don't like it, you know, fair enough. Because let's be honest, the trends that you've got going, the mindset that you're in, and the inside jokes that you're currently vibing with, I mean, they're the most important. They're a gift to the world, a gift that should be shared. Okay, now I'm running out of things to say for the time lapse, and so I'll just play you a small tune while the rest of it finishes up. All right, we've got the shell aspect of both console and gamepad done. I don't want to show you any macro footage of it yet, not until I get the shindigs inside of them. So I'll just show you a little picture instead.
Right, so we got this, we got this.
Imagine this was a chocolate bar. So never have I ever opened one of these. Okay, I gotta make spaghetti now. While I'm doing that, enjoy some gameplay of me playing. Just me playing in general. I'm just gonna be playing with some toys, so. I hope the time lapse is exciting, because my playtime just isn't that fun right now. It's just one of those days. I'm lacking creativity. Mom said she's gonna make mac and cheese yesterday. I ended up forgetting. Casserole again. I'm just not feeling like it, you know? You remind me of myself. I have completed it. Here's B-roll footage. I think the gamepad actually turned out really, really decent. I mean, the console did too, but the gamepad itself is a very finicky thing. You gotta get the measurements correctly. Control sticks aren't perfectly centered, but all the buttons seem to work pretty well. The screen is in the middle, and it's sturdy enough so you can move it around. There is a loose stud in here, but I mean, even the back trigger buttons work. The fact that I'm not leaping, skipping, and doing jumping jacks probably leads you to believe there's something I'm less excited about, and that's telling you guys about the console itself. Of course, there's gonna be comments on the fact that it is simply a shell. The console itself is just sitting in there, unlike the gamepad where I actually dismantled and put all the interiors in. See, the thing is, just today I got in the mail, I got some dongles to play Guitar Hero Live, the Switch version, and I wanna play that today. The problem is, this is the only Switch console I have. I keep saying Switch, but I don't want to risk it like not working, specifically today. The entire bottom is all clear and open. A moment of truth. Yes, I didn't know if the TV would work. It is also made out of Legos. Each individual pixel is a stud. Oh hey, it's me. D-pad works, bumpers work. I barely even knows her. We got a couple of games to try out here, just for the testing process. I wanna do something technical. Would have loved Rise of Lyric. Okay. I don't even own this game. I got a need, and that need is for speed. And I peed. Oh. That's the sound a car makes. Yo, buddy.
They are the most wanted.
They sure haven't heard of terroristic organizations in other countries.
To do that, you'll need cars.
Yeah, I like those. Oh boy. Okay, this Aston Martin, more like an Aston Chris. I think they ported this to this console because when the cops start chasing you, it's like wee wee wee. Oh, you get the red one? I've heard of that color. You guys seen the movie Cars? Yeah, that was me. Porsche 927. Always lands on its feet. So you're supposed to be faster than this guy. What's more fun than that is just killing him. Where you going, bud? Ford Focus on this. Chevy Malibu this. All right. Does it function and you can race cars in it? Yes. The other criteria for this video is for it to be made out of Lego. Is it made out of Lego? At Shigeru Miyamoto on Twitter, see what he thinks. He's such a professional Legoer. Oh yeah, and I didn't even show this. There is a little stylus. Sticks right in there.